This morning, do not scroll past this moment as if it were just another ordinary day. Because there are mornings when God does not awaken your soul with thunder, but with a towel, a basin of water, and the most shocking image of love. The King who kneels. No throne, no applause, no display of power before human eyes. Only the holy humility of Jesus, he who is worthy of all worship, choosing to kneel down and love to the very end. That is the image of Maundy Thursday. That is the day when love does not stand tall to be seen, but bends low to touch the deepest, most painful places within us. And perhaps today, what unsettles you is not your weakness, but the invitation of God to examine your heart. Are you following a Savior who serves while still holding tightly to your own pride? Are you speaking about His love, yet closing your heart to the very places He is asking you to kneel? Today is not a day to simply observe a sacred story. Today is a day to be pierced, to be awakened, to be called out of pride, out of spiritual numbness, out of a kind of faith that craves glory but fears sacrifice. If this prayer is touching your heart, subscribe to the channel right now, leave a comment. Lord, make my heart like yours, and step into this morning with a heart ready to be transformed. Because when the King took up the towel, He was not just giving you a lesson to admire, He was giving you a path to follow. From that sacred image, we now move into the next part, to look deeper into the teachings of Jesus and discover why true love always bends low to serve. When you pause before the image of the King who kneels, you are no longer standing before a beautiful story. You are standing before a standard for how to live. In the Gospel of John, Jesus does not simply speak a challenging word, He establishes a pattern that cannot be ignored. If I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet. This is not gentle advice. This is a call that overturns every definition of love the world has ever taught you. Because true love is not measured by what you feel, but by what you are willing to do when no one is watching. There is a truth you need to face right now. The love of God is not loud, yet it is powerful enough to transform the way you step into this day. That love does not stand high to be served, it bends low to serve. Love bends low. True love moves toward the places where others are weak, where they are weary, where they need a hand to lift them up. And when you begin to live in the flow of that love, you no longer live for recognition. You live to become the answer to someone else's need. Love serves quietly. There are things God is asking you to do today that no one will applaud. Small acts, gentle words, unseen help that may never be acknowledged. Yet it is in those hidden places that heaven is watching. In those unseen moments, you are becoming more like Him. And when you step out of the need to be seen, you step into a deeper power, the power of a life that God can truly use. Love stays when it costs. This is where many people stop. When love begins to require sacrifice, when it becomes inconvenient, when it touches your pride, when it calls you to forgive, to be patient, to stay instead of walking away, that is where true love is revealed. And that is also where God is closest to you. Because He did not walk away when you were weak. He did not turn His back when you failed. He stayed. And now, He is teaching you to live the same way. So ask yourself this morning, can you love in a way that bends low? Can you serve when no one sees? Can you stay when it costs you something? Because the answers to these questions will shape how you walk into this day. Not just with new energy, but with the covering, the guidance, and the presence of God walking with you every step of the way. When you choose to love like Him, you are no longer walking alone. You are walking under heaven's covering. You have seen love that bends low. But Maundy Thursday does not stop there. It leads you into a deeper, holier, and more painful moment. A table, a piece of bread, a cup, and a declaration that shakes heaven itself. In the Gospel of Luke, Jesus takes the bread and says, "This is my body, given for you." Then He takes the cup and says, This cup is the new covenant in my blood. This is no longer just symbolism. This is the moment where love is fully unveiled. No more metaphors. No more distance. Jesus does not only teach about love, he becomes that love through his own body and his own blood. Pause for a moment and feel this. When he broke the bread, he knew his body would be broken. When he lifted the cup, he knew his blood would be poured out. And yet, he still did it. No hesitation, no retreat, no delay. Because covenant love does not change when the cost becomes clear. Covenant love does not ask, "Is this easy?" It asks, "Is this necessary to save the one I love?" And the answer of Jesus was yes. The bread is not just bread. It is the body that would suffer for you. The cup is not just a cup. It is the blood that would be poured out to redeem you. And in every action, a message echoes through every generation. I love you enough to give myself, not a part, not half, not only when it is easy, but everything, to the very end, all the way to the cross. And this changes how you step into this day. You are no longer someone trying to survive life on your own. You are someone covered by a covenant sealed in blood. That means you are protected, you are guided, you are sustained. Not because you deserve it, but because he paid the price. And when you truly understand this, a new strength begins to rise within you. Not the strength of human effort, but the strength of a love that has already conquered death. But here, a deeper question is placed before you. If Jesus loved you without turning away from the cross, how will you love when you face difficulty in your own life? Will you walk away when it becomes heavy? Or will you stay as he stayed for you? Because true love is not proven when everything is easy. It is revealed when pain draws near and you still choose to love. And as you begin to realize that the cost of this love is not only something to admire, but a path you are invited to walk, we will now move deeper into prayer, asking God to transform your heart from the inside until it begins to look like his. Heavenly Father, in this sacred moment, I do not want to simply understand your love. I want to be transformed by it. So right now, I lift up to you the deepest prayer of my heart. Touch the places I cannot change on my own. Do what my will is not strong enough to accomplish. First, Lord, transform my hands into instruments of your love. Do not let my hands only receive blessings, but make them a source of blessing to others. When someone is weary, let my hands lift them up. When someone is hurting, let my hands bring comfort. When someone is in need, let my hands act without hesitation. Even when no one sees, even when no one acknowledges, teach me to serve as you have served, quietly, sincerely, and full of love. For I know that what is done in secret is remembered in heaven. Lord, break every trace of pride still hidden within me. Remove the need to be recognized, to be noticed, to be praised. Soften my heart, so I no longer seek to stand above, but learn to bend low. Make my heart like the towel and the basin, ready, humble, and always in your hands to be used. I do not want to live to be admired. I want to live to be useful in your hands. Father, teach me to truly love, not only when it is easy, but when it is difficult. Not only when love is returned, but even when it costs me. You know the wounds I carry. You know the memories that make my heart close. But today, I no longer want to hold on to bitterness. Heal me. Remove every resentment, every hurt, every hardness of heart. Let the love of Christ flow through me so powerfully that I can truly forgive, truly love, and truly let go. Not by my own strength, but by the power of the cross. And Lord, above all, draw me closer to you. Do not let my relationship with you remain only a few moments in the morning. Teach me to live in your presence throughout the entire day. As I walk, make me aware that you are with me. As I speak, let my words reflect you. As I face challenges, Let me not forget you. Let prayer no longer be an activity, but my very breath. Let prayer become breath. Let your presence become my home. And Lord, this is my deepest desire. I do not want a faith that only lives in easy moments. I want a faith that knows how to stay when the night is dark. When I am tired, I will stay. When I do not understand, I will still trust. When I feel like giving up, I will still choose to walk with you. Because I know, wherever you are, there is strength, there is peace, and there is victory. Right now, before you leave this sacred moment, pause for just a second. And do not let what just happened fade away like a passing emotion, because you are not the same person who started this morning. Something has been placed within you, a new softness in your heart, a new steadiness in your faith. A new fire has been ignited, quiet yet strong enough to change the way you live this entire day. And right here, turn it into a declaration, not empty words, but a direction for your life. Lord, today I choose love over pride. I choose to bend low instead of standing high. I choose to serve rather than to be served. I choose to stay, even when it costs me. Say this with all your heart. I choose love over pride. I will stay near the cross. My hands will serve with humility. Because these are not just statements. This is how you step into your day with the power of heaven walking with you. And now, ask yourself a deeper question. Who is the person God is placing on your heart right now? Who do you need to love more, even when it is not easy? Who do you need to serve, even when no one sees? Perhaps a name just came to your mind. Do not ignore it. That is not coincidence. That is guidance. And the real question is not, do you feel ready? But, are you willing to obey? And one more question, stronger, more direct. Are you running from the cross, or are you staying near it? Because where you choose to stay will shape who you become. If this prayer has touched your heart, do not keep it to yourself. Take action right now. Write in the comments, Lord, teach me to love like you. Do not write it as a sentence. Write it as a commitment. And if there is someone you want to love better, serve more sincerely, or pray for today, write their name down. You are not alone. We will stand with you in prayer. And if you want to begin every day in the presence of God like this, subscribe to the channel right now. Let every morning no longer be a rush, but an encounter with God. Before you go, receive this blessing. May your hands always be ready to serve. May your heart always remain soft to love. May your spirit stay sensitive to the voice of God. And may you walk each day closer, deeper, and more real with Him. Today, you are not just starting a new day. You are stepping into a new way of living.